food for the soul.
Here we are, last full day in Hong Kong, getting my hair braided before we go to Macau. We're gonna go to the ladies' market first and buy some souvenirs. What are we buying, Mom?
T-shirts, bags, souvenirs for gifts and family members.
Yes. And then we're gonna eat lunch at the Lei Garden again because we know it's good. I think we're gonna stop by the Vietnamese restaurant we went to last night to try some stuff we didn't get to try because it's our last day and we need to try things. I don't know. Stay tuned. We might do some other stuff.
Macau, it's gonna be the best time.
Yeah, Macau.
We're gonna eat and walk,
Oh.
gamble.
Gambling, yeah. Apparently Macau's known for gambling, so we're gonna
Las
have...
Vegas, they call it Las Vegas.
Yes, Hong Kong, Las Vegas, Hong Kong. So we're gonna have a nice fancy dinner. We're gonna waste all our money, and
Wisdom.
and if you keep watching, you can see us do it. So
We made our way to the ladies' market, which was right down the street from the Royal Plaza Hotel. We were warned of thieves in the area due to the high influx of tourists, so if you stop by, be sure to keep your valuables in a fanny pack or another safe place. Haggling and checking prices between merchants was extremely important, but, you know, you'll find your discounts. After shopping for souvenirs, we got food at a bakery, of course, and then we made our way to the Lei Garden for our last nice little meal there. And then, as I mentioned, we wanted to try this passion fruit drink at the Vietnamese cuisine restaurant that we had the night before. So we made our way there and got that juice.
our trip to Macau got canceled. We are off to go to dinner, and I keep forgetting what we're doing. Dinner in the opera. Dinner and a show. She's gonna live. She doesn't have COVID. We've been testing.
No, I don't have COVID.
We all look beautiful. You will see us on the road.
So beautiful.
We're off and about in Hong Kong, not in Macau, because we had to get a PCR test, and that was not going to happen. Apparently, there's a regulation that if you were in the mainland China, then you don't need the PCR test. And if we were here for 7 days, we also wouldn't need the PCR test. I have a pimple, and I'm rocking it. And we're going to be on our way. I'm trying to stall so that Ra'i will pop out, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah! All right.
Good to go.
We're off.
For one of the last times, we hopped on the MTR and made our way to Harbor North Hotel to go to a restaurant called Cruise, where we were able to make a reservation for a fancy dinner that could accommodate all of our dietary needs. We were seated outside because the inside seating was full, but honestly, it seemed like the outdoor view was even more enjoyable. Plus, the night was full of surprises, starting with a passion fruit drink named after Drake, the artist, and continuing on to a commercial being filmed there just a few tables away from us. You can see the man in the white suit is the actor. The food there was absolutely delicious and pretty spicy, so be aware of the amount of chili peppers on the menu, because if it goes up, then the spice is going up, and so is the pain. Although, as it got darker, they pulled out cameras and they started filming the commercial. I couldn't tell if it was a commercial or just a photo shoot, but it was still fun to be around all the commotion. After all the fun, we had to figure out how to make our way to hop on the bus, and then we made our way back to the Western Cultural District to see a live musical performance we thought was an opera, but ended up being a few live bands that were pretty good. I'll let you hear their sound for yourself.
假裝清醒太耐，你不去伴我傻，悠長歲月裏便不算活過。最前面那些歌，以後也會歸於你我。最了命世良辰美事，都先行和你浪漫留座，要像訴愛的歌，也獨自明月共。
We stayed for one more band, and then we paid someone working the event to call us an Uber home because taxis apparently don't drive in this area during that part of the night. Final day in Hong Kong. This is the view from the hotel room that we are looking at. We are gonna go take a dip in the pool, and we are going to take a little food off the streets. Mom, you got anything to say?
I am so grateful to be here
Amen.
with my son, my favorite niece,
Greatness.
and we had a great time. Beautiful weather, beautiful food, good, delicious food. And I hope we will come back again with my loving daughter and
Ooh.
my sister.
Yep. What about your husband?
He doesn't like to walk. I wish I could, but you know.
International spam! Oh, look at that. We even get spam in other countries. Aren't we so lucky? So, yes. We are famous, apparently. Last day, did everything we need to do. We're gonna do even more before we leave. We're gonna have some impossible bao buns from a restaurant Ra'i suggests. The lady is from Canada, I guess. There's a lot of dust particles in the air. I can see it on the screen. And I am so grateful that none of us tested positive for COVID while we've been here, because now we get to go home safe. Yeah, just stay tuned. This is our final day, and I think this is probably the only part of the series that is going to be a 2-day journey, except for the first part. But thanks for watching so far, and just keep watching, because let's see what happens on the way home. As I showed y'all, Ra'i and I went to the pool, but I also hit up the sauna before we had to check out. We were also very sad because Cloud, the concierge, wasn't there to say goodbye. He had the day off, so we were taken care of by a different member of his team. We dropped off our stuff, made our way around the city one last time because we had an evening flight, and I'm glad we did because we were leaving the Starbucks and we ran into a lady who told us about a vegetarian buffet that was right across the street from the Starbucks we had been going to all week. The place had a bunch of amazing food and it was very crowded, so I didn't want to film too much while we were inside. Then we made our rounds to get the last of the food we would not be able to get in the United States, like the egg tarts and the egg waffles, hopped in a taxi at the hotel with all of our bags, and began our journey to the airport, making sure we stopped by Little Bao. Traffic made it a bit nerve-wracking of whether or not we would make it in time for the food, but we made a reservation a few days before, and Ra'i had us committed to eating these bao buns. Once we arrived, we told them of our time crunch, and they were pretty swift with serving us. Ra'i and I ate ice cream on the way to the airport so that it wouldn't melt, and then we saved the rest of the food for when we could relax and enjoy it.
We made it through security. I was left with the bags yet again here in Hong Kong. And I am sponsoring this snack break by Bao, Little Bao, I think it's called. We're getting ready to get on the plane. I think it boards in 2 hours. Oh, there goes my mom. She's coming up. We're gonna be eating these baos, and I just had a shrimp taco.
What is this all this for?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. I am not excited for the amount of children that I hear playing behind me, but I hope that they tire themselves out and that I don't hear any of them crying on this plane, because I think we all know how we feel about children crying on planes. Bon appetit. So, as you'll notice, we are in a new spot because security just told us they're doing a security check or something. I don't really know what happened, but they kicked us out of the gate and we're sitting at another gate, and eventually we're gonna go on the plane. I hope. I really don't know what's happening. I hope everything's fine. I think I'm gonna go to America today. We don't have a hotel to stay in tonight in Hong Kong. Stay tuned. I might just be more dramatic than I need to be, but I am stressed. Woo!
I found out from someone in the airport who heard me filming that the United States has some strict regulations about security protocol when you're flying in from Hong Kong, so the weird removal from the gate is apparently a regular thing. Although we got through the security checks, made it through the line, survived yet another 14.5-hour flight back home, and I forgot to film when we landed. So this is the end of the vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'll be continuing to make videos like these as I travel, and so feel free to comment what you liked and what you think I could do better. I'll see you next time, and like I said, I really hope you enjoyed it.